We believe that talent drives innovation across communities, organizations, and sponsors. Here is an example of how we're driving support for regional business growth in the region.
Hi, my name is Allison Berding. I'm an Innovation Fellow at enFocus. Previously, I studied biology at Ohio University, then went on to get my Master's of Entrepreneurship at Notre Dame. The Bifurcated Continuous Field Flow Fractionation, or BCFFF project, was an exciting opportunity to combine my passion for entrepreneurship with my background in the sciences. The primary goal of this project was to determine the feasibility of launching a new startup in the region for a technology developed by a professor at the University of Notre Dame. In partnership with the Idea Center, we were tasked to assess the market entry points and technology validation for this BCFFF chip. The chip can be used to concentrate DNA and RNA while purifying the sample, which allows for greater yields in downstream application of the sample using polymerase chain reaction, or PCR. PCR is important as it rapidly creates millions of copies of DNA or RNA to make the sample large enough to be studied. This technology allows for a clean and concentrated sample to be used during PCR and is important for the future of the diagnostic industry. Our first objective was to understand the competitive landscape for this technology by comparing extraction yields of similar commercial kits. We then needed to validate our chip was competitive in this space. In collaboration with the lab, we were looking to test the extraction efficiency based on the yield of RNA spiked with known amounts. Further, streamlining the process for developing chips has been a priority. Observational learning was completed in the lab, and materials were purchased to test the chip development process and determine which cation exchange membrane was the most efficient at concentrating the sample. Alongside the technology validation, work was done to understand potential customers, market segments, and strategize for the beachhead customer. The next steps for this project is to conduct the experiments that have been outlined and continue to validate the need for this technology through customer interviews. Thank you for your time.